Welcome to the final video of the Specialist Practice module. In this video we'll be talking about my final outcomes for this project and designing the stickers, putting them into a drawing software and then cutting and printing them out. A lot of people are a little bit without cutting out the banding across the top here. If you look. So it's been a while. So it's been over a year. Where have I been? I've moved out of uni, as you can see. I'm back at home. I have a new desk. My printer's up here. This is also new. I was gonna do for this video a whole because I've been getting into digital art lately since having this. I was gonna do like a digital versus traditional. I already started a piece, which is what this video is, but it's been a while in between. Like for you it may not seem that long, but I'm pretty sure it shows in the reflection of like posted anything for obviously in a year. I've been a bit active on my Instagram. So this video is just going to be a nice little time lapse, a speed painting even piece that was inspired by Shichigoro Shingo, which I have mentioned before on this channel. I'll flash some of their work up here. And I like putting detail in my work, but I think because it's just quite an ambitious piece, sort of like a very detailed piece, because it's more machinery as opposed to organic stuff. So yeah, hi, I'm back, hopefully. I do have a lot of projects in the making. I got a couple of like little videos that I've either got footage for or started filming for, or I've yet to edit, or I started editing or whatever. So here's the time lapse. I hope you enjoy it. You can't see me smile, but I am smiling. Hi, welcome back to another speed drawing. It's been a while since we've done one of these. Don't mind me just preparing my work surface, and well, I have kind of like depressive pencils, but you know, not anymore, because I'm gonna sharpen this bad boy because it won't be pointless anymore. Just work on magic. I don't know what I'm doing with this, to be honest. So now it's not pointless anymore. Let's crack on with our thumbnail sketches. And I'm going to be quick with explaining about this. Thumbnail sketches, what I've learnt at uni, is an amazing piece of tool to plan your final out piece. You know, do a couple of brief sketches and plan out your work and stuff. So I'm just doing a bit of that, but I'm not entirely sure what kind of like inspiration I want to go for until it hit me. So I've spoken about Shichigoro Shingo's work before. They produce like a bunch of digital sketches, portraits of mechanical people, and I really wanted to like channel that organic mechanicalism to my sketchy things, I guess. I'm not much of a sketcher, to be honest, so they're not going to be that brilliant. It's literally just like a rough kind of little thing. I do go over in ink after these, but I'm just sort of like picking the two that I like the most out of my thumbnail sketches, doing like I guess like a fancier sketch of those thumbnail sketches. It's just a quick little thing. It's not going to be like super detailed. Well, I thought it wasn't going to be super detailed at first, but I end up going very detailed with this one I'm currently drawing at the moment. So I really wanted to channel like connectivity with all the tubes within the face and that, and connected to the torso of this illustration I'm doing. And add little studs to make it more mechanically, because that's what studs do, I guess, on faces. So again, I go over this one, maybe not with as much passion, I guess, as I did with the first sketch. I just sort of like try to think what I can do with this one. It's more like a decapitated robot head, but it's not really robot-y. So I added more tubes. I kind of like the tube idea from the other sketch, so I've added to this first one because I thought, you know, tubes and studs equals mechanical. So I go over just the background. It's just purely ink sketch, I guess. I just go over this to pretty much like fill in the background, because, you know, white space is a bit, it doesn't do justice for this sketch, I guess. But yeah, I thought that would help sort of channel that mechanicalism and be more highlighted towards the figure, as opposed to just like having it blend in with the background. I want it to stand out. So just done that. Fill in little bits with the areas I couldn't do it with the bigger pen. So now I moved on to the other one, doing the same thing, fill in the background with the ink, with the big boy ink pen. I can't speak English anymore. I've not done this for so long. I don't have a script either, so I'm sort of just winging it. So doing that, seeing what else I can do with this sort of sketch. But again, I wasn't really feeling it with the second sketch, because it's sort of like, I don't know. Sometimes when I have an idea in mind, I tend to go for that idea, or if I like a certain thumbnail sketch, I'm more interested in seeing what I can do with that, as opposed to like doing the other ones. But it gives a better perspective of like, actually maybe I can make this work, or maybe it is sort of like, actually my original idea is better. So yeah, I don't think I've added any studs to this one. It's just it's not really mechanically enough. I only added tubes, but that was about it. As I said before, I don't think there's a real winner with between these two sketches. I really like the first sketch, so I'm going to do a final piece on this one. So there's nothing really for me to sort of talk about in this bit. I just do like a sketch of the sketch. So this will be a sketch. It's just so I plan out, do a bit more detail on that, so I'm ready to transfer this drawing onto a piece of paper that is going to be having all my watercolours on. So that's what I'm doing here. Nothing really special, to be honest. So the piece of paper, or the watercolour paper I'm going to be working on, is 100% recyclable, and it's the first time I'm using this. I absolutely adore the frilled edges. It adds so much character to the piece of paper. And boom, I've worked my magic. I've done the trace technique. I've touched it up with a bit of pencil, so I have a better idea what I'm working with. Now I'm rubbing it out to make it so I can see, kind of marking up the frames, and here is the speed painting. piece has been attached to this for so long. I'm kind of scared to take the masking tape off. So let's hope that it doesn't tear the paper, because my goodness, I've spent so long on this, and it's been many moons since it's been touched upon again. But it, you know, I know why if it does tear. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, I'm not expecting it to be tidy. Okay, so it's sort of started to stick to my mat, and it's tearing, even though kind of sticky because it's been on here for so long. It's actually, this side's a lot cleaner than I thought it was gonna be. I am also surprised at how clean that top bit is. Oh, it's proper stuck on there. That's actually kind of surprising. So this is the final piece. I don't think I'm going to touch it with liner, because I think it's, you know, I don't want to do too much to it. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to touch upon these little edges. So this is my A3 scanner. I got this when I was in my final year of uni. I mainly got it because I couldn't go into the campus to scan my work as easily because of, at the time, we were in lockdown. Everything else is online. And I ended up scanning with my phone, which wasn't the best quality. So I scoured through the Amazons, and I found this bad boy. It's a Plus Tech Optic Slim. This isn't sponsored, this is just a scanner I picked up. If you see my Planet Blurple stuff, this is what I use to scan all my layers, and I did it all in Photoshop. I don't know how well you can see this. Let me just... It's really good, especially picking up like traditional pieces and especially at watercolour. There is software. They've got multiple plugs as well, so if you're in a different country, it's got some plugs for you. The software it uses, it's pretty easy, to be honest. It's not that difficult to sort of like maneuver around it. And there's a preview thing which is very helpful. You can select the area you want to scan as well. It's really cool because the button lights up too. And here's me just sliding this bad boy in to do some scanning. Just fiddling around with some settings, hit the scan button, and here's the final piece. And here it is in all its glory. Took long enough. Most of the time frame of it taking forever was my motivation and lack of it. I started this piece maybe like sometime a few months ago, and then I've only just finished it. It's been stuck to that placemat for so long. Adhesive started to like stick to the paper, tear it a bit, and it started to become quite sticky around the edges. But other than that, it's done. It's finally done. I can move on to another piece. Here it is, inspired by Shichigoro Shingo's artworks. Oh boy, and I just realised this video is almost 20 minutes long. Ow, so fun. If you've watched the entirety of this video, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed my speed painting, and as always, I'll see you next time. Stay thirsty.